A woman came to our restaurant and claimed that it was her husband's restaurant. What happened there? Before starting the story, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Story Podcast Book, and hit the bell button for the notification. I'm an 18-year-old guy. My parents run a small restaurant that sells snacks, cakes, candies, and various fast foods. It's named after my grandparents, so we'll call it Joe's. I like to spend my free time there with my friends, and we always pay for what we eat. I earn money by working at Joe's, especially on weekends when it gets busy. I help with serving people or taking orders, and we have other employees too. My dad lets me keep the tips that customers leave, and he also pays me for the hours I work. Most of the regular customers don't know that I'm the owner's son. My parents also work there, but they look like employees to outsiders. One weekend, a woman came in with her bratty kid. I don't know how old she was, maybe 30s or 40s. I'm bad at guessing ages. Her kid was probably 13 or 14. It was a busy day, so she had to wait for a table. After about 20 minutes, a table was free for her. She sat down, and I went to take her order. I don't remember what she ordered, maybe a sandwich or something. I gave the order to the kitchen and then stood near the register, looking for anyone who needed anything. Her bratty kid was running around, screaming, bumping into people, stepping on their feet, and even touching their food. The mother didn't care at all and was on her phone. I was really annoyed by this, so I grabbed the kid's hand while he was running and told him to stop running around in a pretty harsh voice. The kid started crying and ran back to his mother. She got angry and came to me, stomping her feet. This is how the conversation went down. Entitled Mother.
How could you lay a hand on my kid?
Me. He was causing trouble and bothering other people. Didn't you notice he was messing with their food? Entitled Mother.
He's just a kid. He can do whatever he likes.
Not when I'm watching him. Entitled Mother.
Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Me thinking to myself, not this again. I've seen a lot of stories like this here, but I never expected to experience one myself. I used to think people were making things up, but they were telling the truth. I had a good idea of what was coming, so I decided to have some fun with it. Me. No, I don't, ma'am. Entitled Mother.
Well, you should know that I'm the owner's wife, and you've messed up by hurting his son. I'll make sure you never show your face here again, because you're getting fired.
Me, thinking to myself, I expected her to say she was a sister or a friend, but she claimed to be his wife. This is going to be interesting. Me. Ma'am, I doubt you even know his. She interrupts me. Entitled Mother.
His name is Joe.
I was surprised that she knew my dad's name. Not many people do. Me. Ma'am, I apologize for being rude to your son, but please don't fire me. This is the only job I have. Entitled Mother.
You should have considered that before you touched my son.
Me. But ma'am, he was... She cuts me off again. Entitled Mother.
Shut up.
She marched to the register and demanded to see the manager. My dad came out and asked her what was going on. Entitled Mother.
Your employee has been abusing my son. I want him fired right now.
My dad glancing at me. My dad.
I apologize for the trouble, but I can't fire him without a good reason.
Entitled Mother.
Do you have any clue who you're dealing with? I'm the owner's wife, and I hate the staff here.
My dad, smiling widely. Entitled Mother.
What's so funny? I'm not joking.
My dad.
I'm sorry once more for the hassle, and would you like a refund?
Entitled Mother.
You know what? I'm calling my husband and telling him about you and your employee. I'll make sure both of you lose your jobs.
She got my dad's number from the board outside, where we advertised our home delivery service. People could call and order, you know the drill. She dialed the number, and my dad's phone rang. Karen was stunned. My dad answered the phone and said, "Hi, this is the owner of Joe's. What can I do for you?" Karen's face turned from red to white, like she had lost all her blood. He then said, "Yes, I'm the owner and manager of Joe's, and you're not my wife at all. The employee you want me to fire is my son." She looked at me and I couldn't stop laughing. Just then, her order was ready, but she was too humiliated to take it. Her kid was crying the whole time. She yanked her kid by the arm and left without the order. We still crack up about it to this day. I can't believe how long the op let this go on without saying anything. He didn't really say anything at all. The only reason the entitled mom found out that he was the owner's son and she wasn't the owner's wife was because she called the owner himself. It's amazing that she went for the wife role instead of something else like a sister or a friend. She just said she was the owner's wife. Karen yells at me in a Walmart over apple juice. What happened there? My mom had to go to Walmart to get some medicine and groceries. She hates Walmart, so we always make it quick. She lined up for the pharmacy, and my brother and I went to get the groceries we needed. We got to the drinks section and saw that there were only 2 gallons of apple juice left. I reached for them, but then a woman came over. She saw me grab them, so I turned and asked her if she wanted apple juice too. She said yes, so I offered to share one with her and keep the other one for us. She went crazy and told me to hand over both of them to her. I repeated that I would give her one and we would take the other. She was not happy with that and kept insisting that I give her both. I said no. My brother was quiet because he hated conflict and just wanted some apple juice. I asked her, "Do you want this one or not?"
Give me both of them. Is that so hard to understand? I want both.
Me. So that's a no?
Yes, just give them to me.
She started to make a scene, and my brother looked nervous, but he spoke up. "Brother, we're being nice here."
I don't care. Just give them to me. You're wasting my time.
I had enough of this, and I put both of them in our cart, just to spite her. I turned around and told my brother to follow me. She yelled after us, but we headed to the checkout. It was the dumbest thing ever. So the OP and the brother were there first and could have just taken both of them without a word, but they tried to be nice and offer one to this lady, and she just started screaming at them. She wanted all of the apple juice, but she got none of it. I'm amazed that the Karen didn't chase after the OP and the brother to do more, but it seems like they got away without any more trouble. How would you rate the entitlement level of this one, from 1 to 10, in the comments below?